Mr. Dolan, where the papers at?
Where the papers at?
Hey, Mr. Dolan.
Where the papers at?
Mr. Dolan. Where the papers at?
Mr. Dolan!
Where the papers at?
Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract.
Yo, Minee, hit 'em.
They look at me like, little man, what you doing? Why would you go and take a stand for the union? Why? So I replied, I got plans for improvement. Understand it's not a stance but a movement. The constant degradation can make a brother go postal. We know the truth, you can hear it in our vocals. Still define the lies and we still remain hopeful. One with $1.80, but that ain't the final total. Their way to win was starving my fam out. All because we wanted our union to stand out. Had the nerve to put 22 on my mans out. Sat across the table and collectively ran out. Hope still votes off the bogus reports, but we chose to stay together, still showing support. I draw inspiration from Huey, Malcolm, and Martin. Wishing I could pack it, pass it by the car.
Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract.
Yo, Jaywalk, hit 'em.
We made a decision, a unified vision. 22 got fired, management didn't listen. Labor convictions is hot in the kitchen. Union bustings like mental encryption. There's a thin line between facts and fiction. Dolan conniptions with false depictions. We want a contract, that's the mission. Where the papers at? That's the Brooklyn vision. A year at the table, please stop bullshitting. We ain't quitting until the papers get written. The clock keeps ticking, the plot gets thickened. Marching on, walking like an Egyptian. Bargain fairly, we'll stop the friction. It takes hard work, people, not a magician. We're making it happen, there's no time for wishing. Union pride's in my family tradition.
Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract.
Yo, Chilo, hit 'em.
Outdated wages, dealing with inflation, paycheck to paycheck, struggle just to make it. Why these owners like the Dolans controlling, know nothing but owning, added to their holdings. Steady swimming in obnoxious opulence, only care about the green dollar, the profit. They will have you on the clock through the whole day. If they could work you all week for low pay. And they don't want us having unions, they get away with less of the griminess they doing. But still we shouldn't need a song to say how a happy worker goes a long way. Mayday, unite, educate, learn to fight. You gotta organize if you want them workers' rights. Gotta let them feel your structure and presence. Sometimes you gotta stand up to oppressors.
Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract.
Check it. 22 fired, 22 hired, 22 had an opinion ignored by the employer. Doing right will set you free, but you can't be trusted, you're trapped by your greed. We want fairness, job security, a year negotiation, you tried to harass me. Handed out raises to the tire footprint, but left out Brooklyn saying we don't deserve it. Your tactics are whack, we won't back down, we want a contract. No lie, we'll live forever. We technically sound, fighting for our brothers. 22 wrong became 22 strong. 22 more make management fall. 22 are back, 44 roars, more strength to our core. I bleed solidarity.
Where the papers at? We want a contract.
We want a contract.
Where the papers at? We need a contract.
We need a contract.
Where the papers at? We want a contract.
We want a contract.
Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract. Where the papers at? We want a contract. Where the papers at? We need a contract.
I know you're asking today, how long will it take? I come to say to you this afternoon, however difficult the moment, However frustrating the hour, it will not be long, because truth crusher will rise again. How long? Not long. Because no lie can live forever.